the second part of my assignment, the first question I will answer is why this excerpt? I chose this excerpt for two reasons. One of the reasons is it gave me understanding, and by me recording this excerpt, I started to understand like some of my issues that I have in the lower register, and that kind of like gave birth to me like really being hungry to fixing those issues. And the second thing is it gave me frustration because like I said, by me doing the recordings and me understanding what's my issues, I wanted like instant progress. And I realized that like Dr. White always tell us, this is not a race, it's a marathon. And I'm at the point where I know where I want to go and I know where I'm trying to go. I don't want to really take the steps. I just want to be there. But I understand that I need to take these steps in order to properly, get to where I'm trying to go. So the second question that I'm here to answer is how has being in quarantine affected me? As all situations, there's positives and negatives to it. So I focus more so on those two aspects. My positive definitely outweighs my negatives though. I would definitely say my first positive is that I was forced to record myself. And by me, doing the weekly recordings for rep class and my lessons and things of that nature, I started to notice, like I said in the first video, I started to notice like things of my errors, like me misusing my air, things of that nature. So it just really exposed me to a lot of the issues that I have that I really didn't notice that I would have had. The second thing is it gave me time to think back on my musical journey. As we all know, like this is my first year on both of these instruments. Before I got here, honestly, I've never had any orchestral experience and things of that nature. So all of this is like completely new to me. So for me to kind of like finally get into this world, you know what I'm saying? Like if you see me a lot, that's why you see me frustrated because it's like I really want this and I'm really trying to do what I can to really, get what I got to do to get everything that I desire. But I would definitely say like this is by far the hardest thing I've ever had to do is, learning both of these instruments, still competing with the other graduate students and understanding that I can't compare myself to everybody else. I would say the third positive is I've made more progress during this quarantine than I have ever as a musician. That goes back to me seeing the recordings, and I understand like a lot of the things that I've been doing in quarantine I just need to continue to do so that I can continue to grow as a musician. I would say that I only have two negatives. I hate practicing at home. Honestly, I'm tired of just practicing at home. I just really wish I can just go somewhere else and practice, but that's not possible. And I would say the last thing is I miss making music with other people. Me as a musician, yeah, I do love being in the practice room, grinding out my solos and rep and getting my personal problems together. But the whole thing for me is I love the fact that we make music with other people and we get to share that experience. And during quarantine, we really haven't had that ability. So I would definitely say I miss that. So for my last final question, it is how has this pandemic transformed my education? In me, I feel like my education has improved. Lessons is the only class I'm taking right now. I had a history course that was only a half semester that ended right before spring break. So right now I'm just focusing on lessons and rep class. But I would definitely say like this has have improved me. It forced me to record myself a lot more, and I will continue to do that and get my own personal feedback as well as listening to others' feedback because I really like when you all give me feedback. It really helps. And then it also forces me to be creative. Like I've been doing different things by looking up beats on YouTube, playing along my warm ups with those, playing solos with those, excerpts, etudes, whatever you can call. I just been trying to have as much fun to keep myself motivated as I can because every day I kind of just lose focus and just like I don't want to practice, but I just find some creative to do and things of that nature. But I would say for the most part, this experience has really helped me, and I've grown a lot through this.